Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nombusoli Kele. This channel is called Hidden in Christ. We are a Christian faith-based channel. If that is something that you are interested in, please do consider subscribing to the channel, sharing, commenting and liking. It helps the channel to grow and we really want to do that in this channel. So, I don't know how I'm feeling about this particular video that we're doing because it comes from a little bit of reflecting. So as the topic, or rather the title says, we're going to be talking about how dating without purpose almost destroyed me. So a couple of weeks ago, I went on a trip with my friends to Mozambique. It was such a nice trip. I really liked it. I think I'm going to have like a clip or two of what it looked like somewhere in this video. So while we're out at the beach, as I was looking at the water, I had a moment with the Lord where I was just like, Lord, I'm so grateful that you kept me, that you refused with my life, and I get to see these moments because I would have never had that moment. I would have never reached the age that I am now had the Lord allowed the circumstances surrounding my dating life to consume me, because they easily could have, but the Lord refused. Like I could have died. And normally, I think when we talk about death, people just look at the physical death and think like, because it's not the physical death, then people are good. There are people who are walking corpses. They are there, but there's no direction in their life. They're stagnant. They can't tell whether they are coming or they are going. But the Lord restored my life and He gave me a new chance. So, before we get into why or how dating young almost destroyed me, there's a verse that I want us to look at. There's always a verse. There's always a verse. There's always a verse. Our verse is found in Lamentations chapter 3, verse 22. It reads, "It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because His compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness." Oh my goodness. I hope this verse hits you like it does with me. So I didn't mean to preach, but I'm that girl. Like in this instance, this is Jeremiah. After he has been thrown into a pit or a dungeon, whatever you want to call it, and he is going through it. He complains at the beginning of the chapter, but then he says his soul remembers, he's brought to remembrance that even while he's going through what he's going through, it could be worse. But because of the Lord's mercies, he is not consumed. His story is not over. I think that is just a testimony for me that I should have been consumed by the choices that I made. But because of the Lord's mercies, even in the consequences of my actions, I am not consumed because the Lord is faithful. So, a couple of years ago, I met someone and I dated them. This person was involved in witchcraft and everything evil that you can think of, honestly. And that like changed my life forever. At this point in my life, I am a single mother with a child who has no father because of my decisions. That not even being the point. The point is, dating without direction almost destroyed me. It doesn't even start with the story that I just shared now. It starts even as a young person, English people. It starts even as a young person while in high school, because my main purpose or reason for dating was because I was trying to fill a void inside of me. that meant that I was willing to date anyone who said they loved me, and my picky list was almost non-existent. Of course, there were a few things that I'd look at. I mean, everybody has things that they like and whatnot in a person, but it was not the things that I should have looked at when dating a person, because trust me, that thing can make or break a person. So at the time, because I was dating for the wrong reason, it meant that it was easy for me to fall into the trap of sex before marriage. The first time I indulged, it wasn't because I was ready or I knew what I was doing, but it was because I was trying to keep a relationship where guy said, prove that you love me. And I did that. Now, having sex with that person was a gateway for a lot of things that would later happen in my life. Some of them, the Lord hasn't released me to talk about yet. I don't even know if He will ever release me to talk about. The other thing that I want to talk about is that dating without purpose or direction meant that I didn't look into what being equally yoked means. It is only now in hindsight that I realize that I was just freestyling in this dating thing. And as a child of the kingdom of God, that is not how you're supposed to go about dating. You really need to go to the Lord and inquire if that particular person is the person that you should be with. And the way that you date, the style, what you guys do as you're dating, it should reflect the kingdom. Because if you go beyond the boundaries, if you go outside of God's protection, then He can't do anything to protect you. Verily, the snakes are going to bite you if you do that. So, yeah, I look back and think that the Lord has been so gracious, even with the pain of raising a child alone, even with the aftermath of having been in a relationship with someone that was practicing witchcraft. How fearful that is, how terrifying rather, and how it opens your eyes to certain things where you just can never be the same person again, even if you want to. But looking at God's grace, I am in awe of what the Lord has done for me and for my life, of the experiences that I still get to have, of the dreams that I get to achieve, the things that I've always wished to attain as a child, the Lord still making it possible in my wake life. Because I look at my story, I look at where I've been, and I think, ooh, it would have been over very quick. It would have been that story of a girl who had potential, but they didn't turn out to much, only because I didn't have the right tools to date. I didn't date for the right reasons. So, this quote is to say, I read something the other day which said, change when conviction is your only consequence. And I thought that was powerful. And that is what I'm saying to you right now, that when the Lord is calling you to make a change, if it is in your dating life, change while conviction is your only consequence. Because some of us got to change with consequences that we have to live with for the rest of our lives. There are explanations we will always have to make because of choices that we made. And it was not that we can't blame ignorance. We can't say it's because we didn't know, because we did know. We were just, we took things lightly. than we should have. And now we leave to tell the story. So, dear little girl, hey little boy, whether you're a young man or a young woman, whether you're in your mid-30s, 35, 40 and whatnot, if the Lord is calling you to make a change in your life, if there are no consequences yet, do it while conviction is your only consequence. I think that's what I have for today. I don't know where I'm going to put that trip Nyana vlog Nyana in this video, but somewhere. The Lord is good and gracious. Heed to him, heed to his call. Thank you so much for coming to this video, for watching this video, for coming to this video. Okay, child. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet each other in the next video. Bye. So this is us driving to Mozambique. Nomvula was the one who was driving us. It was such a beautiful trip. Honestly, we enjoyed it. The conversation we had, and we had a great driver. She's really good at this. Also, Nomvula does these trips at a fee. She's a travel agent. So if you're interested in a trip to Mozambique, let me know so that I share her details. I was hungry here, so I had to bow. We got to our first location. I've forgotten the name of the lodge, but here we were at Makaneta Beach. This is the beach that we wanted to see. We had hoped that we were gonna swim, but it was just too cold for us to swim. Don't mind that girl and why she's wearing a short dress in the cold. She wanted to just be hot, and she was so pretty. I love her so much. We went to the lodge here. We had already changed to go swim before we discovered that we couldn't swim because it was cold. Actually too cold. We thought that we'd seen the weather, but we were hoping that it was going to change up until we got to this place, but it didn't change. So this is us walking into the lodge to take pictures and see the place. It was just a really nice place. Also, I think the people, they made it nice. And then we went to the beach now. This is all that we could do. Just dip our feet in the water and take pictures because it was so cold. These are the pictures that we took here. A couple of them. And then these are the pictures that we took inside the lodge in the restaurant. It was such a nice place. It was pretty. Content worthy. It was a nice place. We were so hungry, so we came back here to get some chips to eat. Those are the girls sitting there waiting for the meal. Those are the views of the place. That is the sea, or rather the beach. And another picture, a picture of the beach. This is our second location. We didn't stay long here. We were here at the fish market. We forgot to log here. So then we went to our third location. This is at Maputo South Beach. This place is really nice. The customer service as well is great. The ambience, all in all,